back to the channel, my friends. Today's video is a relaxing reset as I wind down for the evening. I'll be cleaning the kitchen, our bedroom, and the living room, and then setting up our outdoor patio with some new cozy touches. I'll also be turning all the lamps on and just preparing our home to rest, and honestly preparing my own heart to rest too. As I clean, I'll be sharing a few reflections on faith, motherhood, and the beauty of slowing down at the end of the day. So starting off here, we bought this patio furniture from Lowe's, and this footage was from a couple months ago. It's just been raining so much here, and we haven't been spending time outside too much. So we're gonna set up this furniture, and then later on in the video we are gonna put some string lights and make it super cozy out here.
You and me, we know that love is in the air, like the wind blowing through your hair. Oh, I'm with you now. I was waiting for the summer to end.
The poles that my husband is putting together are poles that are going to hold the string lights together, and I got these from Amazon. They were pretty inexpensive, and they just you just stick them into the ground, and they're a little bit flimsy, but they do the job, so I would definitely recommend them. The day that we got these in, it was kind of later on in the day, and so by the time my husband put them together, it was dark, but I wanted to see how they would look, so I was being impatient and had him go stick them in the ground the night before. And this was the next day. My husband got some of these little hooks. He screwed them in like right here by the door and by the window, so that we have something to hang the lights off of. And I kept the covers with the plastic on just because it was raining so much, just to protect them a little bit. So I'm taking those covers off, the plastic covers off, and I'm going to sweep this area up a little bit, and I can't wait to show you what it looks like at night.
Was falling apart and hoping just to get by, but without knowing it, I still play it by heart and sing. I'm with you.
So it was after dinner now, and I am in the kitchen now, gonna clean it all up. I love to close down the kitchen and have it all nice and clean for the next day. And there's just something about washing dishes and wiping down counters that reminds me of the verse, whatever you do, do it all for the glory of God. Even in the smallest tasks like scrubbing a pan or putting away groceries, there's an opportunity to worship. Tonight as I clean, I'm trying to practice gratitude. I know it's not easy to be excited to be washing dishes, but that means that my kids were fed, and that means that we were able to provide food for our kids and a place to eat it. And so as I clean, I'm just trying to be grateful for this home and these dishes and this quiet time. They're all gifts, and sometimes the kitchen feels like the heart of our home, and bringing peace here sets the tone for everything else.
I lose my breath whenever I see you. You stole my heart, what is it that you do? Was great till you added colors. Like the moon needs the sun, we don't care about the others.
Lately, I've been thinking about the different seasons of motherhood. Some seasons feel full and joyful, while others feel messy and stretched thin. Like when the kids were little, there's always so much noise and so many toys in the house, and now that they're growing up, there's less toys and it's a little less noisy. But sometimes motherhood feels really quiet, and not just quiet from the kids growing up. It's the kind of quiet that feels lonely. You spend your days pouring out yourself. You're wiping the tears, making meals, picking up the toys, speaking life into these little hearts that God trusted you with. And yet there are moments where you just wonder, does anyone see me? There have been seasons where the only person I can talk to was Jesus. And if I'm honest, at first that made me feel forgotten. But now I see it differently, because in those lonely places I found out that Jesus never left me. When no one else saw the long nights or the small sacrifices, He did. When I felt stretched thin and unseen, He was right there, not just watching but holding me up. Motherhood can be so isolating, but it's never something we walk through alone. And that's honestly one of the reasons I started my YouTube channels, because so many late nights I would be up and, everyone's sleeping, and I would watch these cleaning videos. And it's just, a lot of these cleaning videos were so encouraging to me, especially the ones who spoke life into you or encouraged you, or me, I guess. It was just really motivating to keep going and to know that you're not alone. And so that's kind of what I'm hoping my channel brings to you, is to know that you're not alone, and to give you hope that even if you do feel lonely and you feel like no one hears you, no one sees you, if nobody else, then Jesus does, and He becomes the closest in the quietest places. And that's not a sign that you're alone. It's a sign that you are loved so deeply.
Just wanna be with you till we grow old. Just tell me you'll stay or take me away. I want you for myself every single day. You set my world on fire. You set my world on fire.
So if you're in that season where the silence feels heavy, where the weight feels like it's only on you, please know this. You are not invisible. You are not forgotten. And the one who called you to the season is walking right beside you. You're doing amazing, even if no one claps for it. Even when no one thanks you. Even if it feels like no one notices you. Jesus sees it all, and He delights in your faithfulness. So I thought it'd be fun to share a little bit about myself while I'm cleaning here. So I am one of 5 in my family. I have an older brother, an older sister, and 2 younger sisters. I'm right in the middle, and I miss them all so much. We all live far away from each other, and I miss those days we were all together. So I am in Oklahoma. I have 2 sisters in Missouri, which they are the closest to me because I'm only like 5 hours away from them. I have a sister in Washington and a brother in South Carolina. So we're all so far away from each other. My dad lives in California, but he travels from California to Missouri a lot. So I get to see him a few times a year. And my mom actually passed away 9 years ago. And so I just miss those times so much where I can just stop by my mom's house and eat the food she prepared and just sit in her kitchen and talk to her, and have my sisters there too and just all talk to each other. I miss that a lot. And so I think that's my life goal, is to have that atmosphere for my kids so that when they grow up, they can just stop by my house anytime they want. And I hope that when they grow up, they're going to be close with each other, like relationship wise. And that would be my life made, is if my kids all could be close to each other and we get to enjoy life together. So I had washed the sheets a couple days before, but the mattress cover wasn't dry enough for me to put it back on, so I just put on some extra sheets I had. So I'm not changing all the sheets on my bed right now, but I'm just putting that mattress cover back on and a new fitted sheet on top of that, and I'm gonna make the bed. And this was later on in the day. I hadn't made my bed from the morning, but it's still really nice to come to a clean and cozy bed at the end of the night. So I'm going to go ahead and make our bed anyway, and I'm going to turn the little lamps on and have the room all cozy for getting back into it in a couple hours.
I've been tracking time since the day that we parted, hoping that you got all the things that you wanted. I know time flies, you moved on, yeah, I got it. But I'm still here wondering if you've been honest, 'cause baby, what we had in our hearts was the rawest. I know I shouldn't call, but I can't help but falling. 'Cause baby, you changed me, I know right now. And now I am better in days somehow. I don't know if I'm lies, but can we at least talk now? Can we at least talk now?
These binders you see on the floor, those were some of my choir binders. I used to sing in choir for a long time at church, and I don't anymore. We've switched churches, so I'm not singing in the choir anymore. So I was gonna pass these binders on, so I was going through them to see which ones I can get rid of. I really need to declutter this whole cabinet and probably declutter my whole room, honestly. But that's probably going to be coming up, because every time I walk past these little cabinets, I'm like, gosh, I need to get that done. So maybe that'll be sometime soon. I'll deep clean my room and go through all my stuff and get rid of anything that I no longer need.
Cause baby, you changed me, I know
gonna go ahead and wipe down all the surfaces, get this dust all under control because it gets so dusty in here. I'm gonna wipe this mirror. I love this mirror so much. My husband got this for my birthday a couple of years ago because it's all I ever talked about for a while, and so I still love it here so much. It's from Sam's Club actually, and I don't know if they make this big version anymore. I never see it anymore, but they have a smaller version. So if you have a Sam's near you and you want a mirror, check them out. But I'm gonna go ahead and set the mood in the room to be relaxing. I'm gonna get my diffuser going. This oil is from Young Living. It's called Envision, and I really like the way it smells. So we're gonna get the room all cozy, and now I am in our living room. I'm gonna pick up all these toys, and you might see in the window there the little lights. Well, you can't really tell that much, but my husband and the kids were out there enjoying the string lights that we put up that I'm going to show you here shortly. But I used the moment while they're all outside to give the living room a freshening up real quick. That way, once we all come back inside, it's going to be cozy and ready for bed. So I'm picking everything up, straightening out the pillows and the cushions, and I'm going to vacuum the living room and get it ready for the night. At the end of the day, I am reminded that rest is not a reward, it's a part of God's rhythm. Even He rested, and He invites us to do the same. So if you've had a long day, take this as your reminder. You're allowed to pause, you're allowed to breathe, you are deeply loved even in the quiet moments. So I just want to thank you for joining me tonight. I hope this video gave you a moment to breathe, reflect, and be reminded that even in the ordinary, what you're doing can be sacred. So if this brought you a little bit of motivation or made you feel a little less alone, I'd love for you to subscribe and stay a while. Until next time, may your home and your heart be filled with rest and grace. I'm going to go ahead and go enjoy the rest of the evening with my family, and I hope you do the same. Bye.